Good day, friends and family. Good day. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing beautifully, keeping healthy, keeping radiant, cultivating magical energy each moment you can. I welcome you to this video. This video is going to be titled something like what I've learned in the past 30 days. For those of you that know, in November and December last year, I posted a video every day for 30 days. I made a 7-day meditation series at the start of January. And then after that, I wasn't so present on YouTube. There's a few videos here and there, but I was doing other things. Other projects were cooling me and cooling for my energy and my attention. And throughout the month of January and February so far, there was a lot learned. There was a lot of beautiful reflections that were coming up in my reality. Different shadows to be observed. New concepts, information. So yeah, here's some of the few things that came to my mind when I thought about this video. This video came to me and I thought, what have I learned? And what we're gonna speak about and share today is just a couple of the things that came to my head. First thing, from doing the 30-day posting challenge, I relearned the importance and power of detachment. Detachment from an outcome. To hold no expectation of what will be is the most magnetic, powerful thing we can do. I made a video about this during the 30 days. Oh my goodness. I made a video about it during the 30 days. Upon completion of the 30 days, it was just so cemented within my heart, this information, that I feel cool just to share it again and just share it maybe with a slight different, perspective upon it. When I set about the intention to make a video a day for 30 days, that was it. It was to make a video a day for 30 days. That was the challenge. There was nothing else to it. There was no try and reach 1,000 subscribers. There was no try and get 100 views of it. Like there was no other sort of expectation apart from what my role was. And my role was to show up every single day, regardless of whatever might happen, regardless of just anything. Show up, do your video, and go again the next day. That was very much it. As you know, that journey blossomed and unraveled. It became very apparent how damn magnetic and potent that mind frame and that energy was, because like I said, I would make a video a day. I'd go to TikTok, I'd go to Instagram, and I'd post them, and I'd be like, I'm done. That's my job done. There was nothing else beyond that. There was no other expectation beyond that. And it allowed for me to show up consistently, every single day, with what I feel like was just love energy, plus no expectation. And it just led to a very magnetic, beautiful effect. So I guess the essence that I wish to share is there something you could do in which you could set yourself a challenge for 7 days, 14 days, 21 days, 30 days, 2 months, whatever it is, and allow that bigger goal to be what you focus on, allow that to be the bigger picture, and then all the smaller steps that you take to complete that daily or whatever it looks like for you, those smaller steps that you take, well, they're just the smaller steps to a bigger goal. And I guess that's always what we're doing in life with any project or anything we're trying to create. It just became very clear to me the power of placing one's attention, energy, and intention on a larger picture, and it almost removes the pressures and expectations from each step you take, and it allows you to just keep on stepping forward, keep on taking those steps. You start to build momentum, and the energy, it doesn't get it doesn't get like distorted almost. For example, if you wanted to do something for 7 days, but you were so caught up in each step that you had to take, kind of loses its purity. You're kind of getting lost in expectation and ego in the want of having something. The minute you expect, it's like, well, you've already emitting the vibration of lack because you're expecting it because you don't have it. So if we as creators can set our intention for our projects and take our steps towards them without getting lost in the steps, we will reach our destination. And I think that's what that 30-day challenge taught me. It taught me how I can apply myself to a challenge and to a greater, broader perspective and really make progress in some magic that like I've never made in my life before. So yeah, that was an incredible sort of reflection and realization to have. So another theme of the past 2-3 weeks, it's definitely been my biggest theme, I'd say, is the theme of escapism. There was a lot of reflections, triggers that over the past 2-3 weeks led me to feeling unsafe energetically, root chakra out of balance. That unsafety that I felt made me want to escape the present moment. If you don't feel safe, you can't be present because you don't feel safe here. You need to run away somewhere else. I can't, it's literally as literal as that. And escaping from the present moment is escapism, is distracting ourselves, is going on, I don't know, TikTok or not doing what you should be doing. Like, I don't know, it's these things. And for me, one of the biggest things that I used as a crutch over the past 2-3 weeks was food. And I say it like that because for me in my life, I've never experienced comfort eating. But that was very much what it is, and I felt the frequency of why I was eating sometimes, and it wasn't pure. To eat is a luxury and is beautiful, and to have amazing food is incredible. But I damn knew that I was being gluttonous, man. I felt the frequency, the intention behind what I was eating at times wasn't pure. So that was interesting. And one of the things for me that really perpetuated this feeling of unsafety was the idea that I had a lack of time. So I'm going away in 4 days. I'm leaving the UK, and since December, I kind of had this plan in place. I knew there was projects that I wanted to finish. There was things to do. There was stuff to do, and a lot to do. And so, I made my plans. I set my intentions, and I began working on all of this stuff. But it was very easy for me to slip into overworking and this idea that, so I have my day, instead of me trusting divine timing and faith in my own inner clock, it would be like, okay, I've done all my stuff, And then the feeling would be like, oh, but maybe you could just do more because, time. It wasn't as literal as that, the thought process, but that's what the essence was. And I noticed how this started to kind of wear away at me, because to succumb to time is to succumb to the ego. Time doesn't exist. We experience time in a linear fashion in this dimension. And so when we perceive that that's the truth, we really, succumb to the limitations of this three-dimensional reality. So yeah, that was very interesting to kind of on hindsight now reflect upon that and kind of get lost in the speed of things sometimes. And I guess that's what's hard about living a fast-paced lifestyle, or being around fast-paced cultures like Western culture. This leads me to my next point: divine timing and our own inner clock / wisdom / timing. As I was experiencing this pull of the ego of, Adam, you don't have enough time, like, you're going away in 2 weeks, you've got to do this, do that, you got to finish this, like all the stuff that I was thinking or subconsciously feeling started to be balanced out with this relearning and resurrendering to divine timing. I had some beautiful reflections in my reality, which just refilled my being with faith. I think it's very easy to conceptually understand a lot of this esoteric spiritual information. And I think it then takes another level of courage and faith to embody those truths when our reality reflects some harsher frequencies or realities. And I felt that this past few weeks. I felt there were things that almost like the knowledge that I have in my heart that I know, it almost got a bit lost because the reflection in the reality seemed too harsh, or it seemed like, oh no, but I really need to actually make this happen now. Or it's almost faith, and it was very much tied into this timing thing. It was like, I'm going away, and I'm setting off on this big journey and adventure, and everything's kind of up in the air, and I know I need to get this done now before I go. And it was this need, there was the lack there, the frequency of lack was apparent in moments. And it was just amazing to see as everything unraveled, and maybe there was a day of that sort of panic, or 2 days of that or that energy or something like that. And then it settles down and you reground, and then life just unravels itself. And it made me realize as all of these things unraveled and just unraveled as they were meant to, I realized I never even needed to worry or hold that frequency in my field in the first place. And so yeah, it was very much a relearning. I feel these truths that we come to learn, we know them. Like, we'll experience them and we'll learn them, yet we'll be forever learning these same truths at deeper depths as we ourselves become deeper as individuals, as souls, or we tap more into our soul, we tap more into the depth in which we hold. So too the lessons and these themes, they just also get deeper. We know them on a deeper level. But yeah, it's been a transformative, very powerful past few weeks. I very much feel very powerful energy for all of us right now. I know we keep on saying it, but change is here. Transformation's here. A new year is here. You know, I know we know this January, they say the New Year's time, but it's not really the New Year. I posted a video on my Instagram, and it was like me seeing the first flowers of this year or something, and I saw these flowers for the first time, and I went, oh, it's a new season. It's a new season, baby. It's a new cycle. And I feel as though the past few weeks have been almost like a purging of some sort. Very transformative, and I feel like I'm ready for the next season that is upon us. And guys, speaking of seasons, I very much feel like maybe season 2 of Voyage of Light is on its way. Treat it like a series. Season 2's on the way. Yeah, we've got some very, very exciting things planned. I think you're going to be seeing a lot more of me soon in the next few weeks. And yeah, guys, I love you all. I send you all lots of blessings, lots of love, lots of peace. And yeah, I'm going to see you guys very, very soon.